Hi, Angie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for saying yes to doing this video.
Of
And
course.
I want to introduce you. Angie is my friend, and it's a pleasure for me. Also, my student because I teach Angie Russian. But Angie is an amazing person, and she is helping me out with these videos here on BeNat channel. So thank you.
Of course,
Yeah.
anytime.
So, if you don't mind, let's just talk a little bit about like where you come from first, because we will be doing like a series of videos, and I want to basically like talk about different things. And I want to speak less. I want you to speak more because, like, even though I speak English fine, but I want to hear you more. So
Be
let's.
easy, 'cause I'm a woman and we speak a lot.
That's great. We need this. So, you can see the map, right?
Yes.
Tell us where you come from.
I come from I come from America and I was born and raised in Texas, Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, so what is Texas? For those
Texas,
of our viewers who are not aware of this.
well, the United States is split up into 50 states, and Texas is one of those states. It's on the edge of Mexico, so we have a lot of Mexicans in Texas, which I love because I love Mexican food. But
Absolutely.
I think it's the second biggest state
Yes, after
behind,
Alaska. After Alaska.
yeah. Oh, well, but I love it. I love Texas. Everyone's kind here. We live in the northern part of Texas. Um, the top of Texas is called the Panhandle. Like you could grab it, and the rest of
Mhm.
Texas is the Pan. So we live almost up in the Panhandle.
So this is where you live, right? In this beautiful city, Lubbock.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
what like based on the map, it looks like a desertous area.
yeah, Texas is so big that we have a lot of different even climates and types of weather. So where I live in Lubbock is very dry, flat. There are no mountains, no hills, very few trees. If we have trees, it's because we planted them and we cared for them, and that's how they were able to grow. It's just not very natural here. Very windy and hot.
So like
Yeah.
that, like this.
Yes.
Wow, that's very flat. You're right.
It's very flat. I in different parts of Texas there we have a lot of we don't get a lot of rain in Lubbock, but in different parts of Texas they get a lot of rain and they have beautiful trees and lakes and rivers, but in Lubbock we don't have any of
Yeah,
that.
Angie, do you mind if we like also teach English together? I mean, like
Yeah.
for example, like some words you're saying, for example, like flat, right?
Okay.
Flat is basically the how do you explain the meaning of the word flat?
Um the land doesn't go up or down.
Cool. So there is no mountains, right? No mountains.
No mountains, no hills.
That's flat.
Yes.
Horizontal. So basically no ups and downs. Wow, this is great. Yeah, I think it would be like amazing. And you said there's not a lot of rain, right? Not a lot of rain.
No, not at all. Some years we get more rain than others, but some people will take the grass out of the front yard and just put rocks. It's very difficult to be able to water our grass even.
How do you like water everything in your house? Like, do you have like central kind of pipes or water system?
Well, people can put in they can put in a sprinkler system and just connect it to the water that's at the house.
Let
And
let's
when
see let's see what a sprinkle system is, if you don't mind. Uh,
yeah,
all right, so let's go ahead and Google sprinkle system because it's a sprinkler, right?
yeah,
Well,
yes.
it says a sprinkler system consists of pipes along a ceiling that contain water under pressure
Oh, that
with an
they're
additional source
talking
of water.
about if it's on the ceiling, that's also a sprinkler system, but that's for a fire. If it's
Right.
on the But
And you're talking about this sprinkler system, which is in the
yes.
backyard.
Yes, and the pipe will come from the house out to various pipes that spread along your yard,
Yes.
and it distributes the water all across the yard.
Wow, this is amazing. Okay. So let's go to Lubbock, and we will have a look at this beautiful town. Do you call it, what did you call it, town or city?
You know, town normally means something
Something
smaller and
smaller.
city is larger. I think that we probably are a city. When I was growing up here, it was a lot smaller, but because we have four universities here, it's becoming very large,
Wow.
rather large. So I think that we would call it a city.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably call it a city too. For those of you who don't know, city is like a kind of a bigger, uh, city, and town is more like a village with
Mhm.
not many people living there. So let's go to downtown maybe. Downtown is a center of the city, right?
Yes.
So I don't know where to go. Maybe right here. Wow. Wow. I see it's very clean, very clean.
Well, in our downtown area is our largest university. So companies have purchased these homes and
They rent it out?
they fix them up and rent them out to students who come in for the year. So that part of the downtown is very clean. Part of our downtown is not clean and it has a lot of homeless people and
Wow.
sketchy areas. But right next to the university is downtown, but it's also beautiful and clean.
Well, Angie, you're our treasure. You're gonna teach us so much important English words and phrases. Yeah, especially from American English, right? So it's very, very important. So yeah, I see there's like, what do you call these houses? Is it like apartment
Yes.
blocks or what?
Those are apartment buildings.
Just apartment building. So this is
Yeah.
apartment building, and all of these would be like apartment complex.
Yes. Altogether, they make up an apartment complex.
And you are right. Look what it says.
Yeah.
Student living. Student living. Wow. Okay. So, what is like, okay, if we go to like, this is like an area where students live. I guess this is where it says downtown. So let's go to downtown. Broadway. It's a Broadway street. You have Broadway Street.
Yes.
I
And
didn't.
look, there are bricks.
Yes.
Bricks make up the road. Yeah.
Yeah, very beautiful. Very nice.
And when Lubbock was established, they began making the roads with bricks. So those are very old and we're sentimental and we want to keep them, even though it's rough to drive over them. But we love them because they're, from the beginning of our city and we keep them, but they're only downtown.
Kind of reminding of the history of this
Yes.
city.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, but I don't see any saloons.
Well,
No,
they're also by the college.
no saloons. Yeah, but the saloon is used to be kind of a bar in Wild West, as far as I know.
Yes.
So, but yeah, to me, for example, it looks pretty hot. Like looking,
Yes.
there are some trees, but not super many.
No, there aren't very many at all. When I was a child, people would say that if they came here for college, they would say that they missed seeing trees. And I was confused because I see trees here. But when I began to go to other states and see how many trees other states had, then I understood that we don't actually have very many trees at all.
Wow. So this one is called like Main Street, right? It
Yes.
says Main Street. Have you ever been here? Silly
Oh, yes.
question.
Our police station is there.
Oh,
Our courthouses are there.
okay, okay.
All of our government buildings are in that area.
Lubbock National Bank. So there's banks here, like government buildings maybe, right?
Yes. Yes.
I see like, okay, it says January 2022 they made this, but I don't see a lot of people walking, right? Not a lot of people.
No,
For us Europeans, like this is kind of unusual. not seeing a lot of people walking. Tell
No,
us
we
why.
don't have a lot of people walking in Lubbock. I visited Washington, D.C. once, and I was amazed at how many people were walking because we just don't have that here at all. The only people you'll see on the street is probably if they're homeless,
Oh, that's
but
interesting.
we don't have people walk. No, they can take the bus
Hmm.
or cars, but we don't walk anywhere.
How do you call this thing and this area of like that where people walk?
That's the sidewalk.
Sidewalk. Okay, so guys, this is sidewalk. In American English, we say sidewalk. How do you call this place where people have to cross the street?
That's the crosswalk.
Crosswalk. Okay, so this is sidewalk and this is crosswalk. Well, if I'm staying right here in the middle of the, is it called intersection?
Yes, intersection. Yes.
Intersection. And that's like the corner of the street.
That's where the two streets cross each other.
Yes. The two
Yes.
streets cross each other. What's this? What's this? It doesn't look like an office building.
Oh, I think that's a parking garage.
Parking garage. So parking garage with like multiple levels.
Yes. Yeah, they have ramps and you can drive all the way to the top.
What is a
And
ramp?
a ramp
It's like
is,
an area where they actually like go up.
yes, it's slanted so that when you walk or drive on it, you're going up.
All right. And this is where they come in, right? Go
Yes.
inside and come out. Entrance is where you come in and exit is where you go out. Wow. So we've seen some some Lubbock and just tell me has it changed, for example, since the time when you were young and you went to school or
Yes, it's changed so much. I moved to Arizona for a number of years, and when I came back, it was so much bigger. The population had grown.
Hmm.
Um, so many more houses had been built. Um, I couldn't find my way around the city.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot bigger. And also, I think that Texas generally is a very friendly state, and Lubbock certainly was very friendly. But with so many people moving in, I feel like it's gotten less friendly because people are coming from outside of Texas and they're not accustomed to,
Why are they coming to Lubbock?
I don't know. I guess because we do have a very, very good hospital system here.
Oh, okay.
And we also have four universities and
Oh,
additional
the
college
students, yeah.
students do come. But Lubbock is very central in a large area with not many cities. So all of the surrounding cities, their inhabitants will come to Lubbock for shopping, for
Oh,
medicine, for school. So I think it's the only place to come if you live within that area that
like a
there's just
center of this county or something?
no, it's the center of part of the panhandle.
What is
So
Panhandle?
the panhandle of Texas is the top part of Texas. It's
Oh, okay.
it's the part that but it's just kind of desolate. There aren't very many people who live in this area. So anyone outside of Lubbock will come here for their hospital visits or their doctor visits or to go to college because we have the only college within a number of miles.
Let's have a look at like Wikipedia. What does it says?
Okay.
So it's interesting. It says the city in the U.S. of state of Texas and the county seat of Lubbock County with a population of what's the number? 266,000 people.
I
Well,
think I think it's bigger than that now even. And that doesn't include our students. So when
right,
students come, when school starts, it's much larger.
maybe around 300,000.
More, probably 500,000.
Wow. It says it's the 10th most populous city in Texas and the 84th most populous in the United States. Wow. So it says, all right, so this is the flag. That's the flag of your city or of the state of Texas. It's of
No,
this.
no. I guess that's the flag of the city. I've never seen that. I didn't know we had a flag.
Oh, that's so funny. That's cool. Okay, what else? All right, the history. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. So in 1867, the land that would become Lubbock was the heart of Comancheria, the shifting domain controlled by Comanche. Wow. Comanche, I've read a lot of books about Native Americans, Indians back when I was a teenager and younger. I loved reading about them. And I actually, yes, this is what I heard that they there they were. Wow. And this is like a long time ago.
See, there's nothing green.
Yes. Yeah. Wow.
But the
Okay.
land is for
Mhm.
growing things, so we have a lot of farms.
Oh, wow. So you have a lot of farms, but like people, farmers like struggle to
Yes.
basically grow there.
Yes, they have to pipe the water in so that they can irrigate their crops.
Okay. Okay, so also, let's do this. Maybe we will ask people to leave comments and ask you questions about life in Texas. I think
Yeah,
it would be like super interesting and amazing. If people, guys, please, like if you want to ask a question to Angie, please leave a comment under this video, and Angie or I, we will try to answer to your questions about life in Texas. So,
absolutely.
Angie, thank you so much for your time. It was interesting even for me. I know you for a long time. I've known you for a long time. And yeah, I learned something new today as well.
I did too. We have a flag.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Angie. And I'll
Thank
see you in
you.
the next video. Bye.
Okay, bye.